Good evening, everybody, and thanks for watching. This is Amol Raizada with Naveen Rajpurohit, and today we have with us Dr. Patrick O'Gara, the incoming president of the ACC. Dr. O'Gara, congratulations on your appointment. We would like to ask you, what would your vision for the ACC be in the upcoming year, sir?
Thank you. Well, thanks very much, Amol and Naveen. It's really terrific to be here with you and obviously to be once again on the Fellows on the Go Fit blog. I really do appreciate the fact that you would take this time to try to find out where you think we're going or whether or not you might agree. I'm very much looking forward to my year as ACC President. It will start officially just in 2 days. And I think it's important for the fellows to know specifically that one of my major goals over the course of the year is to integrate and recruit more fellows into the activities of the ACC. I think that this is a major feature of our strategic plan, that the college as a whole plans to reach out to fellows in training as well as to our early career physicians and care associates in order to help them along their pathway of professional pursuit. I think with respect to fellows, I'm very passionate about trying as hard as I can to increase the number of research development awards that would become available for competition, so as to increase the ACC's image in the field of trying to provide research support for people at the most vulnerable stages of their career. I'm very concerned about the decline in NIH funding. I'm very concerned about decline in industry funding. I think it's harder for all of us to receive research grants from foundations, and I think that the college is in a position to make a very important difference in your lives. I think that's one aspect of things. We talked previously before the camera started to roll about leadership within the ACC and how it is that fellows in training can become involved. I know, Naveen, this is important to you and the question that you were going to pose. And as you know from our conversations previously, I think the college is only as good as the value it can provide to fellows in training. If we are not perceived by you as meeting a need in your professional career, you will likely vote with your feet. At least I think you would. And it's sort of like which of the fellows show up for cardiac grand rounds when they don't need to sign in, which of the fellows would come to the ACC if there's otherwise no stimulus for you to do so. So I think that the college very much wants to provide a leadership track and opportunities for fellows and early career professionals. And the leadership track could take you in any one direction. It could take you from a direction of being a leader in academic medicine to being a leader in practice, to being a leader in your hospital health system, to being a leader in the space of public health and advocacy. I think there are multiple opportunities for the fellows, and one of our challenges is to be able to communicate effectively what those opportunities are, ranging across that entire spectrum that I just described. Sure. I didn't mean to monopolize the conversation. You have other questions. Yeah.
No, I think it's a great year ahead for fellows now. I think we can look forward to a lot of new changes, especially for the fellows who are wanting to be leaders and taking more participation in ACC. I had another question. Sure. With the changing landscape in cardiology and medicine in general, with the healthcare reforms, what role do you see ACC playing in the present scenario?
Well, that's a loaded question. I'm glad you asked. I think that the ACC has to play a major role in trying to make sure that the focus is maintained on the health and welfare of our patients. I think it's very easy to talk about patient care in the abstract when we begin to discuss issues about accountable care, population health, and all of the things to which you are now held accountable in your own practice as fellows. Systems-based care, practice-based learning, all of these types of things. But if we lose the focus on the patient, then I think we've lost our soul in the process. And it's extremely important for the ACC to make sure that everything we do is focused on improving patient outcomes, improving the health of our populations, and doing our very best to accomplish that in the most cost-effective manner possible. I recognize that it's much harder for you than it was for me 30 years ago to make this transition from fellowship to faculty or fellowship to practice. I think the environment is much different, and you have to be multi-talented. You have to take advantage of opportunities that are presented to you. But I wish for each of you to be ambassadors for what you think is best for patient care. We can talk about money and we can talk about bills in front of Congress, but each of us, I think, as a physician or a care associate who's a member of the college, has to keep patient care at the top of the list.
Sure. So the message is patient care comes first. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Gara. Thank you for finding the time. This is Naveen and Amol signing off. For more videos, go to youtube.com/fitsonthego. Thank you.